Hello everyone, Witch Boy Columbus here. I'm doing YouTube Pagan Challenge week 29. It is moving right along. Week 29 is, do you use crystals? How and why, or why and how. Sorry, I said it backwards, but how and why basically. Yes, I do. I have them on several altars in my room. I also place them sometimes around the house. I'm one of those people that once I empower and if I need a crystal to do something in particular, I will empower that crystal. And so it not only has its own attributes, but it has my energy and will intent that I've put into it, right? So that it can kind of give off all that. And if I place those around the house, I sometimes I don't leave those out because I don't trust my roommates to not leave them alone. So sometimes I hide them because I know that if they see them, they're going to pick them up and handle them or move them or whatever. And I am particular about that. You know what I mean? It'd be different if it was someone that helped me empower them or was in my working or that was on my wavelengths. But since they're really not, I don't usually want them to touch stuff. So let me show you around at my altars and some of the crystals and what I do with them. Okay, so this is the meditation altar. Here's my cauldron. This is the big one. And then I have my little one back here. This is right beside my desk. See, there's my desk. So this is the one that I put all my divination tools on it. So you can see I've got I got a black sphere. I have my rose quartz sphere. I have my spirit tool. This is a necklace. It's amethyst, or I can double as a pendulum. So that's why it's there. I'm going to put it like that. And these are new. I just got these from Comfest. These are handmade candles. So, and then I made this one. This was one of my hodgepodge candle. That's all that's left. And here's one that I made also that's almost gone. So I have to be really careful when I burn it. And I'm not always really careful. So they sit here for a while because I only want to burn it when I'm around. You know what I mean? If they're tall, I don't really worry about them that bad. But anyway, this is the and I have situated these stones in order of the rainbow, kind of. That's on purpose. I believe I also got this from Samantha. Sammy, she has her own channel, Samantha Valens. I will put a link to her channel. I don't think that was the original name of it. I think she had it was like her stone store or something like that. So apparently I'm going to keep turning off my camera. But I'll put a link to her channel, but she had a, what's the starter stones basically. And so I got these a really long time ago. And here they say, except for this one, this is ammonite, or I think I'm saying that right. I don't have the cards in front of me, and I'm not super memorized. I usually remember everything that I've gotten, and I can tell you if I look at them through the cards, I can put them exactly where they go. But this is red jasper. I don't want to mess it up. Citrine, not point, sorry. And then I have moonstone and sunstone, and I want to say that this is jasper, or no, I'm sorry, jade, and bloodstone, and then lapis lazuli, and I think that's a fluorite. And then this one's really cool. I really like this guy. I made a video about it when I got it. He sits there, and this is the one that begins with an S, and I can't remember right now. Septiva or something like that. And then desert rose. So, and I might have messed up a name or two, but some of these are from my lighting incense over here get dusty. This is jade. Not jade. Jet.
I think. I'm looking at it now and I'm trying to decide if... See, some of the times I don't go with my gut because I'm thinking of too many things. And I've had a huge cup of coffee, so... And this is Snowflake Obsidian. And, but anyway... It gets kind of dusty, especially because my computers are over here. But this is my meditation altar. I got this big piece of slate at a park. I don't know if I was supposed to take it, but it was out in the open and it was down on the thing, and it wasn't like holding up anything. I didn't dig it out or disrupt anything. It was just laying there and people were standing on it, so I grabbed it. And then what I did is I washed it. I scrubbed it off in the bathtub because it, you know what I mean, they kind of smell funny. And then this is my main altar, which I've shown you before, and there's me. So I have a lot of stones here. And the stones over here, like some of these are new, and somebody gave me some. So this is smoky quartz. This is this is a citrine, she told me, with phantom. But to me, it looks like smoky quartz. I'd have to have it looked at, but I mean, I guess it looks a little yellow in the light. I thought it looked more like smoky quartz, but you know. She told me it was citrine with these fans, but see the difference? Like, I think it's smoky quartz. I think that she might have messed it up in her head when she told me. Somebody at work got me that, and she got me these eggs, which are over here on my goddess side, but like, isn't it cool? And it's like you can see inside it in parts. I made a video about those two. I got two. She told me what they were, and I just can't remember. And I got another one of these. I love this. And so, but I got like green calcite, rose quartz. I got lots of rose quartz. Tiger's eye, garnet, malachite. That one is totally escaping me. I'm blank on green goldstone. Well, this is really pretty. See it? I'll try and put it. See how pretty it is. I want to say this is the same stone that I had over there, but they might be different. This is more citrine points. I have those all the way. Black tourmaline, go-to for protection. I think this is more garnet, hematite, amethyst, which looks really dirty right now. I kind of make, and then I have quartz. Quartz magnifies to me and focuses. So, and this is some selenite. This was given to me from a witch when I was, I want to say 17, 18, somewhere in there. It's a cross stone. She gave it to me in a bag with some of these seeds, and I still have them. And I saved them. Then when I made my altar, I remembered that I still had them, so I put them in here. I put it out. And then here is sometimes I just can't remember. There's a bloodstone, and there's another set up there. And here's my Tiger's Eye sphere. She got me this too. Or no, I got this at an expo, sorry. And then this is garnet, I think. This is garnet, and I forget what this one is then. I feel like I'm forgetting what things are. This is another piece of Snowflake Obsidian. And I have them all situated on my altar for a reason, and then after a while I kind of just leave things how they are unless I change it up. And this altar doesn't have a ton of space, so excuse me, it doesn't change up a lot. There's a big piece of, there's a selenite one someone got me in my little green man. This is a heart shape. It looks like a skull piece to me, so I like that. I keep that there. But like I was saying, I don't really change it up that much. These are how I focus, and then these on my tile I move, but I was trying to focus energy into them. And then they have just been there for a while, so I haven't removed them. But basically, I take the properties that most people assign to the stones, and then I feel how they feel with me, and then I use them as adding to my working. So those are my altars and my crystals. Now, if you see, like, I was starting to talk about it, but I decided to switch back to this camera because it's easier. My main altar back here, ignore that big box, that's shredded. I need to shred that stuff. And my shredder died, so I have to take it to work. So, anyway, how I think about and how I use my crystals are that what feeling I get from them by me touching and holding on to them and using them, what kind of relationship I form with it, and you know what I mean, what it brings to the party, okay? And sometimes I think also that if I were to cleanse it, and I cleanse mine in salt and on an Nesbit and stuff like that, or a new moon, if I were to cleanse it, I can re-empower it with my intent, or I can just use it in its raw form to bring that attribute that I get from it, or a lot of the times that we've assigned it, you know what I mean, or how, you know, the normal ideas behind it. But basically, I work with my crystals, and I have decided what they bring to the table, and sometimes I don't always agree with what attributes other people have assigned them, because let's face it, they're just other people's intuition and feelings from it, and it might not necessarily even be with me. So I kind of go from it. I do get what it brings to the table from the store, from what other people have written about, and sometimes I just think that it's regurgitated or reworded, and it's the same exact definition. And I do heed those, but it's sometimes I'm like, well, if I've picked up stones or crystals, and that's not what I get from them at all. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily use those. My suggestion is to always work with if you decide to work with crystals, work with them yourself, figure out what you feel that it's bringing to you, what it's going to do for you, stuff like that. Also, I'm not a crystal healer, you know what I mean? I understand how they work, and I could be confident in doing a crystal healing. But I don't use like the pre-cut out grids and stuff because, again, while those might have worked for other people, I feel it to be more organic and streaming of my energy streaming if I place them myself where my intuition leads, not where a predestination goes. And some of that's just geometry, and I understand all that, but to me, it's a guide for people that don't trust themselves. You know what I mean? Yes, I guess it's easier to do that if you're into that, you know, the geometry of it and stuff like that. I'm not knocking it, don't get me wrong, but I just personally wouldn't use them because I like placing my crystals how my intent and my intuition leads, and I feel mine is
stronger than anything I can buy at the store. So I do think that they are awesome, whether it's in our head or it does bring to the table. It adds to our working of whatever we're trying to accomplish. So um, yeah, I just feel like when I am working with stones, or if I'm deciding to empower some, um, to remember that it's all about your intent. Make sure that you're in a good place, unless you're doing something in the moment when you're in a bad place, or angry or upset. If that's what you want to do, but just be mindful of that energy is going into your working, and so whatever you're doing, for me, I would want it to be the purest form of the emotion or the intent that I'm putting into it. I'm sure most of you guys know that, but I'm just talking to talk. So thank you for watching, and if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. Again, I'll put a link to Sammy's channel. I don't know why I'm calling her that. Samantha's channel below. That's where she was really helpful. Like when I was first watching YouTube and stuff, I used her a lot for reference of stones, but at the same time, I always say go with your gut. Yeah, so I will talk to you soon, and thank you for watching. Blessed be.